Hi, this is Editing Amanda from the future. I feel like I'm saying this a lot right now, but we had some minor technical difficulties while filming this podcast. I honestly think our podcast filming software or recording software decided to go on a little vacation this summer because the amount of problems we've been having is ridiculous, and usually they do not cause us any issues. Either that or Leta definitely needs a new microphone cord when we get back from Hollywood. Anyways, there will be a few cuts because of that, but it should be normal. Like everything is good, the tech is good, but I had to edit this slightly differently, so it's not got the same cuts, but it does have multi-camera. So hey, I'm getting somewhere with the tech issues. But sit back, relax, grab your favorite coffee, your favorite sweet tea if you happen to be Leta, Virginia, and enjoy Leta talking about how she survives going to video shoots.
Hello, this is Rita, and this is me and my mommy's podcast, and then my mommy, and there's me, and I'm just talking about this stuff, and there's me tap dancing, because this is a tap dancing / autism podcast, and there's a bunch of animals, and I'll be trying to eat my hair, and there's a bunch of sand in the ocean. Also, there's all the soul talk stuff, I love all my mentors and babes. Oh, that, and also, yes, black and life stuff, and tap dancing. Oh, and also there's my boots. My boots are amazing. Also, there's me, trying not to have a panic attack. Also, this is a podcast about me, autism, and tap dancing, and blah, blah, blah. I'm just ADHD in this thing. Also, there's my cute, adorable puppy.
Hi, Leta. Happy Tap Tuesday. We are in preparation to leave for Hollywood tomorrow. We didn't get out as early this year as we usually do because I think both of us were like,
Yeah.
just in life in general. It's been a very, very long year, has it not, since last year's Hollywood?
Yes, we keep going. We ignore how my life went to plans for the future to plans for the future in a fiery pit.
We are, I think my brain has already gone past to, we are in the middle of a major fundraiser for your dance studio. Leta's happy 14th birthday. You're like, I'm good. I'm not super stressed over here. But we've got your 14th birthday fundraisers going on right now. Starting August 1st, we really kick things off with an online team fundraiser. Yeah, you can say that in the mic so people know why I'm laughing over.
I lost a hair tie.
That wasn't it.
I
You were like
lost the
the
hair
hairdresser
tie.
bunny.
I lost a hair tie.
You were going over there going, keep going and keep going and keep going. That's what this year has been.
I lost a hair tie.
You lost a hair tie. I will find the hair tie. Oh, we should probably run by Target and get some hair ties before we leave. But we've got that going on. We started the capital fund for the dance studio, which is also adding another stress because we're at the point we need to buy our own studio space for Autistic Wings Dance Company. It's fun and it's busy and it's like go, go, go. And we just couldn't get out to LA until tomorrow, which is when a day before the shoot, because you're with Soul Talking, you'll be doing a shoot. I wanted to ask you, as someone who's autistic, and I know we all have our own different ways of dealing with it, but sets can be a little crazy. You can say that.
I mean, yeah.
What are some of the things that you do, you personally, like this would not be for every autistic person, but what are some of the things you do to survive
Headphones.
being on the set?
Headphones. And will to interact. Will not to be introverted. Will to not have friggin' never living fear of talking to people.
Your sets, you're going on like a Thursday while you guys are filming. You know almost everyone on that set. So it's a little less daunting than when you go on a set.
Almost? I know everyone on the set. So if there's any new kids. Because new kids. New kids are new.
Outside of the fun of being on set, because this one's like set. When we go to LA to film, it's not like you're finding a park to film in like you guys do in DC. You guys are going on an actual set
again? It's gonna be 80s theme this time, isn't it? Also, if anyone from this podcast watches my other stuff, which is me dancing, I would like to mention that Soul Talk, you can't pick your fit. So no, that is not something I would usually wear. It's just it's so talk you can't pick your fit. And country girl is never wearing that ever in one of country girls shoots. But this is a soul talk shoot, so.
I mean, there is a difference between what you do when you're dancing with Soul Talk and what you do when you're dancing your own stuff. Because with your stuff, you can have your very country, very Western look to you. You can wear your Cody James hat. You can wear your boots. You can just go out and have fun doing a little bit of Chris Ledoux. When you're with Soul
It's
Talk,
just
you're
me
doing.
going, I love you people. I love you people. I would take love you people.
Talk about this because you have to wear socks for the Soul Talk shoot on Thursday, and socks are your arch
That
nemesis.
shall be burned when we get home in a fiery grave. Actually, no, I'm throwing them into a volcano. Actually, no, I'm throwing them into a volcano on an island that nobody is on.
Let's discuss this real quick because, and I'm glad you brought up the different fits. You absolutely positively have a severe sensory issue to socks. Yet, as much as you hate socks and you're like, how do I destroy these as soon as I get home? You'll wear them for Miss Chloe.
So, I know this is going against my morals of I don't give a about what other people think. But when other people are your mentors and they know where you live and they won't take no for
Let's
an
be
answer.
honest.
I mean, she
Leta.
loves me and I just don't want to have her wrath. Or more frankly, my mother's.
No, but I mean, you will do stuff for your mentors that you wouldn't necessarily do for other people.
Yes, there's still a line though. There's still a line. Socks are not at that line, but still, just want to make it clear. There's still a line.
But no, the sock issue, because you are like me, you absolutely hate socks. I absolutely hate socks. I am so thrilled that we get to go through TSA without having to take off our shoes because you're screaming in the background because that's fun. But you don't care about your fit. You will wear clothes that you don't like wearing because you love Miss Chloe and Miss Maud, don't you?
Yes. Also, I do not argue with people, so. Yeah.
I mean, it's more than just the do not argue. It's this is what Chloe's vision is, so this is what you're going to give her.
Yes. So that's the reasoning why I won't look like a country 80s girl. Get so
Leta, country has not
90s.
changed that much.
I mean
Not in the
90s.
90s.
Yeah, I know
I wear
country
clothes that
hasn't
I wore.
changed that much. I'm just saying that's why I won't look country.
But I want to let's go on the rest of it because you are wearing bike shorts, which you're already like.
I'm so sorry. I
but-
can fill the seams. I don't want to fill the seams. If I didn't fill the seams, I would be fine. Also, why they got pockets in my shorts? Don't got pockets!
We're going to put a pin in that and go to the question I wanted to ask. You have sensory issues with at least two pieces of this costume. Are you having cord issues over there? You have gotten a tangled cord over there. Oh, the cord keeps touching you. Even worse. No, my question here is because sensory issue right there. Oh, look, I have to move the cord because the cord keeps touching me. When you're doing these shoots, when you are doing what you're doing, how do you handle the sensory issues with the costume? Okay. How do you handle the sensory issues, Leta?
I just usually just go, ooh, cute little animal. I'm just gonna ignore the sensory issues and look at that. You know, like that one time where we would, like that one video shoot in DC where there was just dragonfly audience.
But what about if there's no cute little animals in the shoot? If there's no cute animals, how do you handle everything?
Let's see, either stare at somebody's hairdo or just, I don't know, like try to find somebody or that, or just hyper fixate on things that happened that one DC when I almost give people faces off. Yeah, I'm still hyper fixated on that.
So you hyperfixate on something else other than the costume. How does that work when you're trying to also do the correct choreography and I believe sing according to the last note?
No, do you want to hear my voice singing? I do not. Teacher knows I do not like my voice. I don't like the sound of my voice, and I especially don't like the sound of my voice singing. There is a line to be drawn, and that is the line to be drawn. I will do the songs, but so help me, I will not do the singing. That is the line, there is a line, that is the line. The line. That is the line. If they're my mentors, there is a line, and that is the line, and there.
Are you done?
So if I'm even doing anything closely remotely to that, I'm going to be the one with the pen and the paper, not the one behind the mic.
Great. So, I think you have an opinion or two on that one. So, how do you focus on the choreography if you're hyperfixating on something else?
Very easily. It's called. I'm just in space white voice over here, and I don't know where I am if I'm not wearing my headphones, and I am literally in foggy space when I don't have my headphones on. I don't know how I do anything.
That is a question people have asked, and I think we'll do this during the one on how you survive festivals. You blank out when you're doing choreography on stage, don't you?
I don't know how I get on. I don't know how I get off. I don't know how I get to the car. Wait, no, wrong one. That was the time we figured out I was allergic to stigma. Allergic to. Once I was 6, everybody saw just lipstick. It was not just lipstick. Unfortunately, we figured out it was not just lipstick when I was 8. So, yeah. Or I was
Two
7.
important
I just blacked
questions.
out then because of, well, almost. I almost like suffocating.
Back to important questions. Not about the makeup issue. How do you do just blank out? Do you do the same thing though when you're on a shoot? Because I've always wondered this because I don't go to shoots with you. I trust your mentor so much. They're like, you can't see it. I'm like, bye. You have her. Bye.
Well, they don't lose me. Except
No,
for
they
the
don't.
children that they do lose.
But so you blank out when you're filming just as much as you blank out when you're doing choreo?
Yes. But I don't have my headphones on. You know, my headphones
No,
are also my anchor to life.
But people, I don't think they understand this because people are like, well, when you're doing this, when you're doing that, what are you feeling? You go into full muscle memory mode when you're dancing in front of people.
Yes. I also
sure you don't
sometimes wonder how I winded up backstage. And
I
sometimes I just flake out so much I wonder how I ended up back in the hotel.
I don't think people understand that even when you're shooting like your Instas and your TikToks and your YouTube Shorts videos, you blank out. Part of it is, filming up at Cripple Creek or Divide or Victor. Like Victor is one of your favorite places to film on Earth, is it not? That was a yes. And Victor is only at like 10,000 feet. And you're like, and where you really like to record up on the road to Cripple Creek is only like 11,000 feet. So,
Yes,
I mean,
I'm sure the rest of Sultan can do it. I mean, it's not like I'm deliberately gonna try at a video shoot to convince my mentors to do a video shoot outdoors in nature in Colorado at Cripple Creek. It's not like I'm gonna try to convince them to try and take the people who are at sea level and take them to not sea level and see whether or not they die or not.
let me make that very clear. You were saying not sea level. Because I am going to have to make sure that is what it says. Sometimes when you say that really fast, something else comes up on the transcript. But it is not sea level.
I didn't say that fast.
Anywho's, the AI transcript sometimes comes up with, so if you're looking at this on closed captioning, it's not the transcript I put in. It sometimes takes those 3 words and puts it into 1 word. So back to the shoot. Even when we're like, the Hollywood shoot has the bright lights. It has, all of you guys are going to actually have your taps on this year, to the best of my knowledge. I've not been told to bring a screwdriver to take off your taps. If people want me to bring a screwdriver, they should probably tell me really fast. But when everyone is in a small space tapping, does the sound annoy you?
Everyone.
Let's also be honest.
You
blank out.
I'm also the only one not tripping so badly on wires. Because, last video shoot, last LA video shoot was, a thing for everyone. Because I pretty sure I was the only one who didn't fall on the floor while tripping on wires.
Wires go everywhere on a set.
I'm the only one who didn't unplug stuff while tripping on wires. And almost messed up the camera. And almost murdered the camera. And almost killed the camera.
I don't think people understand how many wires are just loose on a set. or on a stage, and you have to make sure you don't step on them or trip on them or, unplug everything and destroy everything.
We don't say what my mentors was slightly teased about on set.
It could be worse. So you guys go nonstop. You don't take a lunch break.
We did take a snack break when Miss Chloe realized we were all hangry and that she should probably not have hangry teens, and that she also had hangry adults and tweens.
And probably her too.
And wee little baby, since there was a wee little baby and the wee little baby was hangry and nobody wants a hangry wee little baby. Also, no, she
Wants a
wasn't
hangry wee little adult
Also,
or
like,
adults.
Miss Chloe wasn't hangry. She had time to take a break.
But because your snacks have to be something you can stick in your dance bag, and let's be honest, your So Danza Cali bag is your version of a Birkin.
Also, don't forget sometimes you can just engulf.
It has to be something you can just engulf because it's like you have 5 seconds. But it also has to be something you can fit into your Cali.
Also, something that won't ruin your costume.
So no chocolate. No chocolate at all. Please, no chocolate on set. To questions at hand. What kind of snacks do you tend to bring before Jack decides to bark?
Let's see. I tend to forget the snacks.
We are making sure they're in your bag before you leave, but what types of snacks would you normally pack?
I don't know. I blank out on set. I can't remember.
The pity, and you're like, if we get 102 people subscribing to the
we
YouTube
will get
channel,
to the pity cam, and you will see his mushy happy face.
now I think he's
Jack, don't do it.
panting and like, mommy, I want attention.
Oh no, he's a sad
anyways,
potato.
He has a sad
He
potato.
lost his legs.
He didn't lose his legs. They folded up underneath him before people start thinking you actually have a dog without legs. Okay.
No.
Back to the set. So you need something you can scarf down on set because you blank out, you tend not to. And we're living out of a hotel room during this. We're not at home. So it's not like, oh, I'll just run to the farmer's market and grab stuff because we are coming in at 5 p.m. the day before the shoot. So it is something you can bring on an airplane with you and then eat there, is it not?
Yes, seriously, I have to convince them to do a shield and freaking Colorado and see what happens. Because I don't know if you people have realized this, but girl who usually lives in the high above sea level environments does not do good at sea level. My lungs do not do good at sea level. I also get very woozy at sea level.
I grew up at multiple thousand feet above. A problem is going to sea level sometimes, and I do not think people understand that where there's altitude sickness, there is definitely a thing when you get way too much oxygen at sea level, isn't there?
What do you mean? Oxygen! That much oxygen is an unhealthy amount of oxygen!
Let's go back to important parts here because, there are important parts in life.
I'm just gonna drag sea level people, take them up here, see how that goes, see if they
I
feel
saw how
my
it went
pain.
at Greeley and in Lone Tree, and you're wanting them to go up a few more thousand feet. So good luck with that one.
Hey, what? No, I could just say for soul talk shoots. I bring the sea level soul talkers up here. See how they do.
I mean, the Vel Dance Festival.
I mean, it would be good for all of our careers.
Let me check something because I'm just curious now as to how high up Vel, Colorado is because I do not know what the elevation of Vel is. Oh, Vel is actually lower than I thought. It's only 8,000 feet. You're wanting them to go up to Cripple. I don't think you understand that. I don't think your mentors can handle Cripple.
What do you think can handle? They keep dragging me to Hollywood.
Let me get the actual elevation for Cripple itself because Cripple's not that high. Okay, so Cripple is only 9,406 feet because you're coming down off that pass. And you would love to get permission to take that.
Yes.
That overlook above town?
Yes.
Like above the Molly Kathleen?
Yes. Yes.
You would love permission to do stuff at Molly Kathleen.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And let's be honest, Independence Mine is one of your favorite, and it's only I did not know Victor only had a population of 364. It's only 9,708 feet for Victor, but you're wanting to, you want to do stuff up in the mines above that.
Yes, okay. Then I'll just see if I could just try syncopated ladies then.
So here's my thing, and I'm going to say this as nicely as possible. I don't think the California guys or gals are going to go from California level up to Victor without dying.
I keep going to LA and I haven't died yet.
You know what? Butte Theater allows for community stuff. So I wonder, let me check on the time frame, but
I am good at evil schemes.
from January to May, they do a non-professional season up at the Cripple Creek at the Butte up there. And I'm just saying that is a beautiful theater. You know what I'm talking about. It is old fashioned.
Hello, yes, you are Lily. If you're watching us make evil schemes. If you're listening to this, listening to us making evil schemes. And if any of you know the old talkers and the syncopated ladies, I will be fine you letting them hear this because so help me if they hear the evil schemes I am making. That will be fine. It's not like they're gonna notice when I trick them anyways. I mean, nobody ever
It's
notices
a
when I
smaller
trick them.
theater than I think Syncopated Ladies usually performs in, but
The tiny theaters are the fun theaters. The tiny are the funner. Like my tiny
let's be honest.
surfboard.
I'm actually gonna say something else. Butte's old. It's like from back in the day old. I want to say it's 1800s, late 1800s. It's from the actual mining era old. So you want everyone to come do a shoot outside, and it's not going to happen. But
Yes,
good luck with
yes.
that.
Yes.
So to wrap this up real quick, like if someone was an autistic kid and they wanted to do soul talk, but they were curious about the stimulation and everything, what
Everyone's freaking autistic. Indubitably, I don't care that they're all not diagnosed. I'm just saying, if you're acting and you look it, you're autistic. I'm just gonna. So yeah, it's good. It's not that overstimulating.
I'm putting this out here that nobody but you is openly diagnosed autistic. Okay.
What do you mean openly? That wouldn't mean that like some of them are diagnosed.
I don't know if
and
anyone is
I said
quietly
not
diagnosed, but can we get back to like, because sets are, I mean, how many lights are there on the set when you're out there?
Let's see. Like, not enough to give me a headache, but not enough to give us enough light.
Well, they're also not fluorescent most of the time on a set, correct?
Yes, they're also usually my ringing hoop lights.
Yeah, but like, I don't think people understand fluorescent equal bad. If you know with autism, but fluorescent equal bad.
And we move on with life.
Next, I mean, the shoot is always, something is always happening on the shoot. Even when you guys are in snack mode, it is go.
Yeah, let's, yeah. If
But that's the deal. You're shoving the snack down and getting back out there. Is that a little overwhelming sensory wise?
No, that being tripped on hurts. Could you being tripped on hurts? Cause not emotionally, more like, you know, when you tripped on me, you could have tripped the other way, not directly on top of my body.
I get it.
I don't freaking ever loving body when you trip next time. Maybe trip on the wires next.
I do get it. I had another couple questions. You were mentioning it is chaos on set. How does that work with you and your autism? Have you just kind of learned to kind of go with the flow?
No, it just feels like autistic chaos. Also, what do you mean have I kind of just learned to go on the flow? I live with you and Dad! I've been going with the flow since I've been alive! I live with you and freaking give me the one thing about that isn't chaos! And also, give me one time a plan that actually works out. Ever?
I don't know. Well, didn't last week, because we were going to go shoot up at Victor. We got the photo shoot done, and then I realized someone forgot to eat breakfast, so we did not do the video shoot. That's okay. We'll do it. It was getting hot, though. It is hot in the O's Mountains this year. If someone was like I said, someone was thinking about joining, what are some suggestions you would have for coping mechanisms? Because we're trying to keep this short because we got to finish packing.
What else?
What else would you suggest to someone other than join Soul Talk?
Okay, so everyone's gonna be crazy. So I would just suggest don't be like me and actually talk and speak. Because if you don't talk and speak, they're gonna drag you over the beloved goddamn planet. Well, then they drag you out of the safety corner.
Are you?
But I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in Soul Talk with the safety corner and has safetiness in the corner, and I keep getting dragged out of the corner.
So you will be in the safety corner. You will be in the safety corner.
I will also be dragged because apparently I am depressed if I am in. I didn't mean to put the quotation marks that if I am in a corner. And apparently I should be in the open area where...
Okay, so you may still have a little bit of trauma from being in dance studios as an autistic dancer. Dear dance teachers, trauma is a thing. Please quit making trauma happen for your kids. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. The shoot is happening this week, but do not expect to see the video because this is a professional shoot. The video should be out sometime next year, right, Leta?
More like the year after next year.
But that's professional shoots. Everyone's going to start asking me like right away, where's the shoot? Where's the shoot? Where's the shoot? That's not affiliated with it. Professional things take a heck of a lot of time to edit. They're not like bang, 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 bang,
no,
bang.
They're more like, hello, yes, it's already freaking New Year's of the freaking, I don't know, video shoot. I know editing takes time, but oh my freaking Lord, you procrastinated, didn't you?
Okay, let's just put this in perspective. The last video shoot last year was like a minute 33.
Yes, and nobody thought it would take so long to edit, but here we are.
I assumed it would take so long. But here's my...
Yeah, but if I would at least be like 2 months into the new year, it would release on the third month.
But here's my thing. How many different shots did you guys take? How many different hours of shooting did it take to get that minute 30?
Actually, surprisingly, not a lot. Surprisingly, only just 5. Except when we went to the freestyling portion, and it was like, how are all the grown-ups keep tripping on themselves, and we're not tripping on ourselves, and how come all the retakes are on the grown-ups?
This there, because you just said it. It didn't take long. It only took 5 hours of shooting, and I think you were closer to 6. But it only took 5 hours of shooting to get a minute 30 video done.
I never say that.
It's exactly what you said.
What? No. Oh, wait, it is. Well, when I accidentally made someone a script for a movie.
Yeah. But let me...
Poor Andrew.
But no, what I'm putting out here is a lot of people don't understand. That minute 30 was not a minute 30 of you guys dancing. It wasn't like, hey, we're going to do this 10-second section and then this 10-second section. Those 10-second sections were edited down from like much longer deals, were they not?
Yes. Also, we only did 2 retakes for like a good part of the shebang. It was just when we got near the end, we did like 5 billion. Because apparently the people had to keep being moved from spots.
But even doing 2 retakes for a few things, there's so much that you're doing like multiple deals so that they have multiple camera angles to choose from in the end. So what is a retake is a retake from this camera angle, not a retake from that camera angle, correct?
And it's funny how a good chunk of that video was literally just the first camera angle of like all of the shoots. That's funny. And then the rest of the shoots wasn't the first camera angle, it was the rest of the camera angle, but for the first few moments of the shoot, it was literally the first camera angle they did.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. Before everyone starts asking, the shoot will be out sometime next year. I'd say since we're shooting in July
November
of 2026.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say probably about May, June, like it was this year. We will be in LA If you're listening to this Tuesday, July 3rd, you might still be able to get tickets for the All-Star concert where Soul Talk will be performing, which is this Saturday, June 26th, I believe. I do not know that off the top of my head.
So hopefully, Smidgy deal of ice where the orcas can get me. Not being eaten by orcas.
But you love everyone at Soul Talk.
I do. I just can I please stop dragging me off of my tiny little island where I'm not being eaten, where I can't be eaten by orcas.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this up. This Friday on the podcast, we have Janine Tang from Play Dumb and Sabotage, or the author of Play Dumb and Sabotage. Seriously, if you have not heard Janine, she's a recurring guest of ours that we love, and her way of dealing with teaching young children speech. It does not have to be a kid on the spectrum. It doesn't have to be a kid with anything issues. She has figured out how to teach her child speech for even neurotypical kids, which is probably because she's been a speech and language pathologist forever. Right, Leta? You're giving me a look. All right. Well, we will see everyone on Friday, and have a great week.
And I shall be dying on Saturday because of how many freaking readers we do.
Bye.
Hello, thank you for watching the podcast, and please subscribe, and also look at that adorable paper. So if you want to subscribe for it, and also please leave a like, and don't forget, if you subscribe to our stuff, you won't miss any of our new podcast stuffies. And also, did you see that adorable paper? Don't you like it?